Hey there, everybody. It's Greg and my special guest, Katie, and our friend Bud. We are all here to do the Unbreakable podcast today. It is Saturday, January the 6th, 2024. Katie is saying Happy New Year, everyone. You could still say Happy New Year. And since she hasn't been on the podcast lately because she's been a little diva, well, she's here. And Bud's here, our good friend. So we have a lot to talk about today. Uh, of course, we're going to talk some Eagles. I'm going to give you my NFL pick, but there's a few things to take care of before we do that. Yeah. Oh my God, yes. We have, oh geez. I have to say, rest in peace to David Saul. Yes, yes. Didn't you know he passed away, Katie? David Saul, Starsky and Hutch. I used to watch it during the 70s. I remember the opening scene every week. They would pull up they had a red car with two white stripes down the front of the car. And they would get out of the car like they're chasing a guy. And Starsky, who was the guy with the dark hair, would get out of the car, right? Remember this? And he would roll over the hood. He wouldn't even bother to go around the car. He would roll over the hood, and Hutch would come out too, and they would get the criminal. You remember that? Yeah, you weren't alive. Starsky and Hutch, great show. And David Saul, he was in other stuff too. Salem's Lot. In fact, I saw last night on Twitter that the one and only Stephen King sent his condolences, as Stephen King wrote the book Salem's Lot, and David Soul played in that when they did the adaptation for TV. And he was also a singer. He did "Don't Give Up on Us, Baby" back in the 70s, a nice little ballad there. So he was a very talented guy. Rest in peace, David Soul. And also, we hear about the tragic news about Michael Bolton, the singer. And apparently he had emergency brain surgery before the holidays. And there was some report this morning on the news that he had brain cancer. Well, I said our best wishes out to Michael Bolton. I hope you feel better. I hope you get better and get back on your feet again, just like your song says, right? Yeah, and you know, he's a hell of a singer, and he's been still around doing commercials and stuff, and he seems like a really nice guy. So get well, Michael Bolton. So what do we got going today? Oh, you know what? Two special days today. Today is technical technology day, National Technology Day. And for all you techies out there, I can't, I'm not technical at all. If I could turn this computer on, I'm lucky. It's that, right? Sometimes I get Katie to do it for me. But uh, Holly is very technical, very savvy. Uh, she used to be an IT program manager, so she's very techy. Thank God, right? Right, mommy's techy. Um, and it's also National Cuddle Up Day. Cuddle up, cuddle up, and you could kill two birds in one stone. You could cuddle up with a techie, and then you do the both things, right, guys? Yeah, right. So, what else we have to talk about today? Oh, we got a lot to talk. Yeah. Hey, I told you about that Joel Embiid last night, right? 30 and 10, 30 points, 10 rebounds. Play him, keep playing him, because he wants that record. And he just about got it last night. In fact, he ended up exactly 30 points and 10 rebounds. If he plays tonight, when the Sixers are at home again, this time against the Utah Jazz, this would tie him with the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And but he rolled his ankle again last night. Let's see if he plays. Looks like right now he's questionable. But Embiid, he's an animal. A great player. That got me thinking. What the hell? Why are they called the Utah Jazz? I get it. They used to be the New Orleans Jazz, and that's where they got the name from. But they moved to Utah, and they kept the name Jazz. Now that's stupid. To me, if a team moves, they should have a whole new nickname, right? What kind of Jazz is in Utah, right? And it's just stupid. What a stupid franchise. They traded away Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Now, I don't even know who plays for the team. But and they have ugly, ugly uniforms. Have you seen their uniforms? They're black with yellow letters and yellow numbers, and it looks really bad, right? Doesn't it, Katie? I don't know. They used to have beautiful uniforms with mountains on the front, like the Utah mountains and everything. I don't know what's going on with that franchise. What do you think, Katie? You know what? Ever since evil Danny Ainge went out there from the Celtics, he's screwing them up. I don't know. But I think if a team moves, they need to change Nick. Look at Vancouver. They were the Vancouver Grizzlies back in the day, right? And there are grizzly bears up in Canada. Well, they moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and they kept the name Grizzlies. Now, in case you don't know, Katie informed me that there are no grizzly bears in Tennessee. There are. I thought there were. I really thought, like Davy Crockett, that's right. And but no, they have black bears, but they don't have grizzly bears. So that's a stupid name right there, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's stupid. Okay, Eagles. Well, we've been talking about this Eagles-Giants game all week, Kevin. And I told you all week, I had this feeling, just like I did last week for Arizona, wasn't gas. I had this feeling that it's going to be a closer game than we think. Still, Giants are underdogs by 5.5. I think the Giants are going to play it very close. Giants may even win this game. And as I said, there's a lot of reasons. It's hard to beat the same team twice within a short amount of time. The Giants have revenge. They're playing at home. This is their Super Bowl. Giants finally have a chance. Finally beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles will play their starters. Maybe not the whole game. I don't know. They're going back and forth on that because it is a bad field up in the Meadowlands, and the weather's supposed to be crappy. Not as bad as they thought, but still windy, cold, maybe some snow flurries. So, all that said, I think it's going to be a close game. By the same token, I would say if our friend A.J. Brown happens to play, I think he's going to have a big game. I think he's going to come out after all this hubbub about A.J. Brown. I think he's going to score a touchdown for the first time in 6 games. A.J. Brown touchdown. And I think he's going to catch maybe 9 passes, maybe 120 yards, maybe more. I think he's going to have a good game. So that's the Eagles there. And the Eagles are pretty much locked into the number 5 position because it would take a Dallas loss in Washington for the Eagles to win the NFC East. And that's not going to happen. Washington sucks. And Dallas knows that they can win the division. So Eagles are stuck. So let's see if they go into the playoffs on a good note. And then we'll see who they play next week, right? Probably the winner of the, yeah, it is going to be the winner of the NFC South. And all those teams suck too. So, but we'll see what happens. My other pick this week, well, I already told you, look for that Tyreek Hill of the Dolphins Sunday night to score a touchdown. I think he's going to have a great game for several reasons. A lot of Dolphins are hurt. Jason Waddle, the other wide receiver, may not play. They're going to target Tyreek Hill a lot. And, after the tragic fire, his hove over the week, I think he's going to come out and have a big game. So that's, but really my pick, and we've been winning on our picks. I gave you the Bears last week, and they destroyed the Falcons. I'm going back to that well. I'm going to, yes, Bears again. Bears +3. They are playing the Packers. I know the Packers need the game to get into the playoffs, but to me, the Packers are a bunch of fans. They stink. So I think the Bears are playing really well. The Bears have revenge. I think the Bears at least cover that 3, if not win. So that's our pick, isn't it, true? Katie and I, we put our heads together and we came up with that for there. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll be back again on Monday. We're going to talk about the Eagles game. We're going to talk about the playoffs because by Monday, we'll know who's playing who, at what time, and where. So we can talk all NFL playoffs, which is going to be fun. And we'll talk about some other stuff. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put a little Michael Bolton and enjoy that. And have a good day. For everybody else out there, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Oh, I wish you could give this little girl, Katie girl, I wish you could give her a big hug. I'll give her a hug for her. She's very strong. Right, Katie girl. Thank you, Katie girl, for being my guest star today. Because whenever you're on the program, people watch. And they have a good reason to watch because you are the superstar of this show. I hope you come back more often. That's not a commitment, but I think she's thinking about it. Okay. If I give her more chicky, she'll come back on the show. All right. Well, that's a deal. See you guys later. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Go Eagles. Bye.